This video is something I wanted to make a long time ago. It's basically just for me to show the calculations behind how I picked the amount of clothes I'm going to take to school. So basically, I wanted to make the video since, but because of some constraints, because of some hindrances, I didn't make it. But today is my last chance. In fact, today is the only chance. If I don't make it today, this video will not be able to exist again. I'm not going to make it again. So the video is not going to be long because I don't edit too much. There's no time. I have only like 5 more days remaining, so there's no time for me to start editing all the things. Like anytime I say or I start thinking, there's no time for me to edit all that. I'm not even like preparing for a video. I don't like writing out script and the rest. If I'm writing out script, I'll get bored and then solving the maths. So I like doing the maths right here, right then. So I'm not going to cut off any part. The second phone here is recording audio. So I'll just add the audio because this phone does not have good audio. So I'll just add the audio to this one so you can see what I'm saying. So but anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so basically right, me, I can wear one clothes. Let me not lie. I don't really care about dressing. Let me not tell the truth. I don't really care about dressing. I can wear one clothes all through. But I asked some people, okay, how do you dress? And that's what the key to their own dressing is. They used to have 2 shirts and 1 trouser. So basically, if you are calling trouser T, there should be 2 shirts for wrong. The maths and English actually the other way around because if they told me that they should have 2 shirts for 1 trouser. So somebody that God forbid saying that we think that okay, the amount of trousers should equal to 2 shirts, that is T should equal to 2 S, but no, the actual translation for that English in maths is actually the shirt should equal to 2 trousers. They say they need 2 shirts for 1 trouser. So if there's 2 shirts for 1 trouser, it should actually be S is equal to 2T and not T equals to 2S. I believe that explanation is quite okay. But yeah, basically that is S equals to 2T. And okay, this is not the information. They just told me that when picking clothes, they always make sure that they have a cloth for each day of the month. But now I'm not going to myself that way. These people actually want me to buy 31 clothes. That's 31 shirt, 31 trouser. How now? So I say let me do some calculations to find out what's the minimum amount of shirts and trouser I need. That is using this S equals to what's the minimum amount of shirts and trouser I need to get at least or at most 31 different combinations of clothes. Now in maths, there's something called permutation and combination. Permutation is when you are given different items and you are asked to find the amount of ways you can arrange those items. Now if you find the amount of ways you can arrange those items, now it is like you're not going to use this in this case because when you're using permutation, you're going to use only factorial. That is maybe S factorial, T factorial, and the rest. But I'm not going to use this in this case because of I can put on my shirt first before I wear my trouser. I can wear my trouser first before I wear my shirt. So in that case, I'm going to be double counting because I can wear this purple shirt and a black trouser, and I can wear the black trouser and a purple shirt. So I'm double counting. So in this case, I'm going to use permutation. I'm going to use combination. Can you see me? I hope so. But if you ask me all these points, then there's no need. I'm tired. This is 10:47 p.m. So I'm really tired. But okay, let's go. Since we're going to use permutation in this case, we're going to use combination. But that the combination too is not also going to be the normal type of combination. Now when people see combination, they're like, okay, if I'm given 3 items, how many ways can I pick those 3 items? In this case, right now, we are giving 2 sets of items. That is, we're not just giving 3 trousers. How many ways can we pick trousers? We are giving a set of trousers and a set of shirts. How many ways can you pick each trouser to combine with each shirt? I've done all the maths for you, and it's all just turned out to be the number of combinations is equal to shirt times trouser. And after I wasted so much time, You know, after I wasted so much time calculating, and I just realized that the number of combination for shirt and trouser is shirt and trouser. That's supposed to be shirt times trouser. I was just confused that why didn't I think of this since? Why did I go through all the stress of calculating just to end up with S times T? But let me just talk about that a little. Now in English, when you hear and or, they really mean two different things. I bet I don't call my dad. Maybe he's sleeping by now. But I have just thought, okay. In English and math, there are really two different things: shirts and trousers, shirt or trouser. Shirts. Okay, let's in English. Let's say there's a woman that came back to her house. That's a mother. She came back to her house. She bought oranges and apples. She calls John or Billy or whatever the hell your name is. Okay, that is my name. Igwe, come and take orange and apple. Now, if I get orange and apple, that means I'm going to take an orange. I'm going to take an apple. In English, that is two things that I took. Now, if that same mother calls and says, Igwe, come and take an orange or an apple. Now, in English, it is an orange or an apple. How many things did I take? It's going to be one. I can either take one orange or one apple. That is one. But in maths, people already realize that in maths, those are like the way English did their and or is totally different from what they taught you with and or in maths. I said in English, the and was actually going to be or in maths. That is, the and was just going to be addition. You know, in maths, and is multiplication and or is addition. In English, and is addition. This and this plus this together. And in English, that or is actually not really going to be subtraction or anything. That or is going to be like, I think X or, I'm not really sure of my logic gates. I'm not really sure of logic gate, but in the idea of or is based on, it is going, we are going to either pick this or you are going to pick this. Let me pick either an apple or an orange. I'm just going to pick one thing. It's either going to be that apple or the orange. But in maths now, it's going to be the other way around. In maths, where they tell you, either you're going to pick an orange or an apple. I have two options. I can either pick the orange or I can pick the apple. I can either pick the orange or I can pick the apple. That is two things. So in maths, that or is addition, while and is multiplication. If you can pick an orange and an apple, in that case, I only have one choice. I have to pick the orange and the apple. I have no other option. So that's the kind of difference between the or and in both maths and English. And in this case, we have to wear, you cannot go out from your hostel wearing only shirts, or you cannot go out from your hostel wearing only trousers. You have to wear a shirt and a trouser. So basically, all those calculations that I wasted, all the time I wasted in showing that the number of combinations is equal to S times T, I could have not used S times T. But anyways, there's no need for me to bother you with all that. So we know our number of combinations is equal to S times T. So what is the number of combinations? Remember, they told me that our number of combinations should equal to 31. That is, we should have, they told me that I should have one clothes that I should wear for each day. Oh my god. So I'll stop recording. Oh, I'll stop recording. Okay, but we'll just continue the recording from here. I mean, that was not half audio. But that was one. So the number of, or what is all this again? Number of combinations should equal to 31, but then you know that one is a prime number. So the one is a prime number, so we don't really do much with the prime number. So I want to plug this 31 to a range. Let's change it to this of 31 plus minus 3. Now the reason why I picked 3 in the number of combinations was because in the week we have 7 days. 7 divided by 2, that's 3 half ahead and half behind. So 7 divided by 2 was 2.5, so I just use 3. So that is 31 days plus 3, or 31 days minus 3. So you know that's just 1 week gap. So now if you are representing it like this, you can either represent it like this, or you can represent it like this. 31 minus 3 is 28. And let me use the number. 31 minus 3 is 28, less than x, less than 31 plus 3 is 34. So you can use our number of combinations is equal to S times T, and from what the game we have, the sharp one coming for each day of the month, actually 31 plus minus 3, which is equal to 28, is less than x, is less than 34. Now, since since we know that s is equal to 2t and our number of combination equals st, that means we can replace this s with 2t. So our number of combination should equal to 2t times t, which is simply just 2t squared. So since n is equal to 2t squared, we can replace 2t squared with s. So we have 28 is less than 2t squared less than 34. Divide 1 by 2, we have 14 is less than t squared is less than, or what is divided by? That's 17. Okay, now I knew the best if someone in secondary school that I'm not going to use calculator again. Now that I'm in secondary school, I'm not sure if the bet is over or not. So since then I'm not just going to calculate before. But there's a way for me to approximate this without the calculator, because I'm not going to find sort of 14. We can't use my brain as well, and I'm not going to use my expression on this net. So I'm going to represent this somewhere else, another way. The closest square to this is like 16, but let's go down. Since is less than, let's not something is less than. The closest one less than 14, that usually perfect square is 9. So since this one is greater than, we have square is greater than 17, which is perfect square, the closest one is 25. So now, since 9 is less than 14 is less than t squared, we can simply just say 9 is less than t squared. Since t squared is less than 17 and less than 25, we can simply say t squared is less than 25. So now we can write the square root of both sides. First of all, we have 3 is less than t is less than 5. 3 is less than t is less than 5. There is only one integer. There are infinite amount of numbers that satisfy this, because t can be 3.5, 3.01, 3.1. But there is only one integer that satisfies this condition, and that is 4. So our t is equal to 4. That is how I got the number of trousers to get. So I got 4 trousers, and 4 times 2, that is 8. I got 8 shirts. So at the end of the video, my main that's when I was thinking of the video, when I was processing how I'm going to make the video, I was thinking, okay, at this point, either I will make a sweet edit, put this, then I will now wear the whole. Okay, let's find since I found t, let's find number combinations. Number combinations is simply going to be what? 2t squared, right? So 4 squared is 16 times 2, that's 32. So number combinations is equal to 32. Number combination equals 32. So when I was saying I was just going to put the bits there where the whole 32 different combinations of fruits, but then I already marked up those, so I can't do that. So I think the only way I can show you how the calculation is correct is by cleaning the board. Let's clean the board small. So we found that t is equal to 4, now this s is equal to 8, and the number of combinations is equal to 32. Okay, so now to show that the calculations are correct, I've already got the clothes. But anyways, what I want to say. Okay, let's say the trousers I bought were A, B, C, and D, and the shirts I bought were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the combinations of clothes will be A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8. That is, one trouser will match with the whole 8 shirts. And the second one, B1, B2, B3, B8. The third one, C1, C8. Then D1 all the way down to D8. Okay, now if you look at it now, this one is a rectangle 8 by 4. That will actually get 8 times 4, which is 2. That will be the total number of combinations you can get from 4 shirts, 4 trousers and 8 shirts. Good. But now, which I didn't buy what do you call this thing? Black trouser. But to make this calculation, that is this formula universal for us, I know wear black shirt and black trouser to the school I'm going to. So to make these calculations universal, the calculations can be used for any other, the calculations can be used for like every fashion sense. If you know you are going to buy black shirt and black, so I didn't buy black shirt or black trouser. I didn't buy black shirt, sorry, so I can wear my trouser to my shirt. But if you know you want to buy a black trouser, now this is a simple calculation to get the total number of combinations you can get from that black shirt. Let me say you want one black shirt and one black trouser. Now all the trousers we go with all the shirts except for one shirt. That is all the trousers we go for all the shirts except for one shirt. And that one shirt is only that black shirt that you bought. All the trousers can go with all the shirts for that black this thing, that black shirt that you bought. Plus that black shirt we go with all the trousers except for one trouser. That black shirt will go with all the trousers except for one trouser. So if you do calculations, this will be st minus t plus t minus 1. T we cancel out plus t, leaving with st minus 1. So if you got one black shirt and one black trouser, your combination now is going to be st minus 1. And there's now going to be this. It's just going to be the whole number combination, which is just one st minus 1 combination. That one combination will be where you are wearing the black shirt and the black trouser. So that combination will be scratched out from the total number. So we are going to do all these inequalities here. Remember to have minus 1 because we are going to have a black shirt and a black trouser one time. So now let's find for n numbers of black shirt and n numbers of black trouser. Let's say now you just buy one black shirt and one black trouser. Let's say you have n numbers of black shirt. No, let's say a numbers of black shirt and a numbers of and b numbers of black trousers. So we have now all the trousers we go with all the shirts minus a. Let's say a is the number of black shirts and b is the number of black trousers. All the trousers we go with all the shirts minus that black shirt, and all the black shirts, let's say we go with all the trousers minus the number of black trousers. The same example before, the last time A was 1 and B was also 1. That is one black shirt, one black trouser. So all your black shirts and all your trousers minus the black trousers. So if you do math, you have TS minus AT plus AT minus AB. So this you cancel this, you have TS minus AB. So you simply just the total number of combinations of your shirt and trousers minus the total number of black shirt and trouser combination. You get what I mean? You have the total number of combinations TS minus the black and black shirt and black trouser combination. So now this formula will go for all your black shirts. That is now the total number of black shirt and trouser. This is what I need to use. Total number of shirts times total number of shirts minus total number of black shirts times total number of black trouser. So that is the several numbers that I used when picking the number of trousers and shirts I want to buy that can last me for a few months. I don't know, it usually will help you do it for you, and if your brothers and sisters are going to a school that has for those that are going to a school that has type of clothes, then can be a deal now make a different move for them. The calculation that you use for figuring out the number of clothes that you buy. So that's what you want to do for people that didn't understand what I'm saying. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do that. But this time the answer, I believe I explained everything well. So that's all I'm going to use. Thank you for learning with me today. Bye bye.